Now I want to draw a combinatorial circuit and then figure out what it says. Describe it in a boolean expression. Alright, let's do it. Draw control device called an AND gate. I'll put that here. I'm going to draw another control device called an OR gate. I'll put that here. Then I'm going to draw another control device called a AND gate. Here. That's good. Alright. Now, I'm going to put this here. This here. Maybe I should also view snap to grid and change those grid settings. Make them about 10 each. Visible, easier to see. And then maybe I should make it a tad bigger. There we go. That was big. That was great big. Okay, I like this. We'll move this over here. Good. Might be a little bit too big, too close to the side. Yeah, it's too close to the side. Right there. Super duper good. Maybe. Alright, now, next thing I want to do is I want to label these guys. So I'm going to draw text, draw output text here, 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 there, of course, and here. That's good. And now draw selector. Move this down a bit. Move this over to here a bit. And this over to here a bit. I may have to play with that. And this is going to be over here, and this is going to be here. Beautiful. Let's just draw some wires, connect the output of this AND gate to the input of this AND gate, the output of this OR gate to the input of this AND gate, and then I'm going to try and connect the output of this. Oh, it can't connect two inputs like that. I'll bet it can. I'm gonna connect these guys. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll do that in a second. I'm gonna come over here and change this text to A. This one to B. Well, let's make that capital A. You can see it a little bit better. Let's make this C. And let's make this A and B. Excellent. I like that. A and B. Over here, this is going to be A or C. Okay, there we go. A or C right here. Oh, it's going to be bad to me. Move this over. There you go. A or C. Now, here's my A. Here's my B. And here's my C. I may have to make these a little bit smaller for a moment. Just for a moment. And move these all over a tad. Now, I'm going to connect these up to an input device called the switch. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. 3 switches. Draw, and then selector. Good, good, good. Alright, there's the switch here. There is the switch for B. Here is the switch for A. Now put this here, B here. Just a tad too close. There. And I'm going to try and get C a little bit closer. There we go. Now, let's hook them up. I'm going to draw a wire from A to here. Whoops. This A to that. Alright, I'm also going to draw a wire from here to this input on the OR gate. So now I've got one single input going to A over here and A over here. Whoops, I connected it up wrong. I'm so fired. Let me get rid of that. Hold on. Draw a selector. Whoops. Oh, he's a dead man. Try it again. Try it again. Draw a selector. Draw, draw, draw. Input device. There we go. Switch. Bingo. Now draw wire from here to there. There we go. I'm going to draw another wire from here to over here. Yep, that's where I want it. Good. So now I have a single switch output going to A, which is on the AND gate, and A on the OR gate. The same one output from the switch going to two places. Beautiful. Now I'm going to connect up B to this switch. And here we go. B goes here. And I'm going to connect up C to this switch. C goes here. There we go. So now I've got everything all wired up. Draw, selector, move this a tad closer like this. Yes. And now this down to here. Although I like it like this. It's a bit clearer. I can put A on that line. I could put B on this line and move it over a little bit away from the B. Okay. And C, let's put C down here. Good? Good. And put A over here also. Good. So I have A and A, B and C. A or C here, A and B here, and an AND gate right here. What is its output going to be? Now let's try and make this bigger. It's going to get super big for a second and scroll off the screen. And well, that wasn't too bad. There we go. So there's our combinatorial circuit. I've got switch output going to A here, A here. Switch output going to B, and this switch output going to C. The output for this AND gate is A and B. The output for this OR gate is A or C. Now, what will be the output here when I AND A and B plus with A or C? What will this output be? Ah, that's what I want to know. let's see if I can move these guys over just a little without totally screwing this thing up. Ah, it worked. Okay, now, what's going to be the output? I need to get another paintbrush guy up here so we can do this. So we can write real super duper quick. Could I move this in a little bit? Yeah, I could. Could I write it here? I'd rather not. I'd rather write it right on something else. So let's do that. So let's go, oh, I know. I'll take my so long from Gary D guy and I'll move him up like that. Nah, it doesn't work. I'll just get rid of him. There we go. Now, I need to write this fellow, which is A and B, A and B. And what am I going to be doing with this output from this AND gate, A and B? Well, I'm going to be ANDing it with what? With this output, A or C. A or C. A and B and A or C. So I write A and B and A or C. That's exactly what I'm doing. Now, I'm going to make that equal to something. What am I going to make that equal to? I'm going to make that equal to this output over here, which we should label D. All right, that's good. So D is going to be equal to A and B ANDed with A or C. And that's going to be our answer. Huh. All right. Let's move that aside for a second, and let's write that over here. What's that answer again? Let's write that right there. It's going to be D equals A B, A and B, ANDed with A or C. That's my answer. That is actually my answer. Voila. There we go. D, this guy here, let's make that clear by putting a label there and calling that D. I'll put a lowercase to make it consistent. Ah, so much for my consistency. Here's my D, and D is equal to A and B ANDed with A or C. What do you know? And I can make this look nice by more legitimate by taking out the word and putting in parentheses on the end, like so. And that's A and B. And over here for the OR, I can really make that look better by doing what? Putting the plus sign there, which represents OR, and encapsulating everything within parentheses. That would be a much smarter, wiser way of writing this. Much more efficient, right to the point. And there we go. We have A and B, A or C. They come together at these two inputs, go into the AND gate, and I am stating what I just said a moment ago. I'm taking A and B, I'm ANDing it with A or C. And that is my final output. And that is amazing. A and B is being ended with A or C. And that's it for now. So long. From Gary D. 777, aka Hoboken Gare. Bye-bye now.